10 to 3, we are meeting chefs, we're talking food, we're going viral, celebrating World Chocolate Day, and just been discussing Michelin with our insiders in the studio, Courtney Brandt and Dan Fay.
You're listening to Farmer's Kitchen on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Message here saying, question for Dan, best restaurant for the morning after. Right.
I like how that was targeted specifically towards me as well.
Well, you know...
So,
the radio don't lie, my friend.
So, I mean, look, pickle really sorted me out today. Like, I don't think I could have possibly done this today without pickle. So I would go to Time Out Market.
Yeah.
There's plenty of good deals there for hair of the dog, especially on a weekend. And you've also got Pitfire, that's amazing hangover food. You've got loads of amazing stuff at Jun's. You've got the ramens from
Spice
Reef.
Factor.
Yeah. There's just so much choice there. And yeah, that's where I'd prefer to go.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. Wait,
Barely.
Hanging on.
You guys were excited when I sent through the text that we were getting pickle.
Oh my goodness. I might have squealed.
Yes.
So yeah, Time Out Market. I like that. It's the Olympics very soon. Are you into the Olympics, Dan?
Yeah, I do like the Olympics. Yeah, I do. I like a bit of track and field.
I had a bit of nostalgia earlier today. I was talking to Georgia Tolley. 1992, Barcelona. It was a great year. I was 10. I remember very specifically the, is it a uniform that they wear, I guess? I don't know. The strip, I don't know. And it was all tiny, tiny, tiny GB flags. And that's like the first year I really got into it. And now I'm really excited now for my kids to get into it. And I love the numbers. Like I love the kind of the facts and the stats about, you know, the Olympic Village, which brings us to how do you feed the Olympians? Courtney Brandt, this is on eater.com.
It is.
It's a lot of bananas.
That's what caught my eye. Step one, 3 million bananas. Like, it's just, I mean, when you think about how to keep them healthy, to keep them going, it's a lot.
It's really fascinating, isn't it? Because, you know, can you imagine getting like a dicky tummy on, you know, the morning of your race? You know, the potential for things to go really wrong or really right. You know, so I guess, you know, these chefs are kind of, you know, part of Olympic success potentially, because you've got people literally from all over the world. You've got people who are probably, you know, well, their nutrition is going to be absolutely
paramount.
Precision. In life. So I think according to the article, it was going to be the kind of 500 different dishes are going to be available during the course of the Olympics.
There's so many different cultures and cuisines, isn't there? So it's just, how do you
favorite Olympic sport to watch?
Oh, that's a great question.
I was gonna give you a minute. I have to shout out my Simone Biles. It's USA women's gymnastics.
I mean,
just
did you see that one last week where she was dancing to "Ready for It," Taylor Swift?
Yes, when they do the slow mo, I'm just like, how is this person a real person?
I love it. I love better gymnastics.
Yeah.
So I love the 100 meters. I really like the track and field side of stuff. So I just love like the shot put. And I remember, so like your memory was 92. So I guess mine must be 96 when Jonathan Edwards won the triple jump. I think he broke the world record, and it's still there today. Is that world record
Here's
as well?
my other question to you. I was saying to Georgia, I saw a tweet a few years ago, which was Olympics would only be bettered if they had like a norm.
Yes.
A normal person also competing in that event, just to show how amazing Olympians are. What event would you back yourself in, Dan Fay? What would you have a crack at?
Oh wow, gosh! In the shape that I am now, it needs to be something that's that there's not much mobility. Maybe something like archery or where you just stand still. Like I've no idea if I can.
Darts in the Olympics? I don't know. Courtney, what would you got?
Do you know what? It's funny. Of the many things I've done in my life, I fenced when I was in college.
Wow.
Yes,
I
didn't know
and
that.
I didn't. And I always thought I started too late but I'm left-handed, so I was like, this is my one thing. So I did saber, not epee or foil, and if I could go back, I would have kept up with that. It's so intense.
Oh, I love that.
It really, really is. Yeah.
Last question. Sorry.
So I just wanted to
me.
add a point to the Olympics. So you were mentioning about having a normal there. So I was reading an article a few weeks ago, and I think in Australia, there's a guy who's come up with this concept who wants to do the doping Olympics. So you can basically like do as many steroids and just to see like
what happens.
Yeah, and it's apparently getting like quite a lot of traction. So I think that's like something that'd be quite watching someone run 100 meters in about 7 seconds or something like that.
Just like half
Just
man,
throwing
half
a javelin straight out of the arena. Just
Last thing, where are you going this weekend, Dan? What are you eating?
Do you know what? I'm like a broken record. I'm going to Time Market.
You're going to Time Out Market? Good for you.
There is a Takahisa collab, which is happening with Inja, which is a wonderful restaurant from India. And I am going for lunch. I am such a fan of lunch, and I'm such a fan of Takahisa. So I am very much looking forward to it.
I don't know where I'm going. Well, I'm going out for dinner tonight because it's my birthday. And then tomorrow we're going to Yas Island. So I think we're going to be eating somewhere on Yas Island. So if anyone's got any recommendations, hit me up, 4001. Courtney, Brant, Dan, Faye, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm going to let you have a little kip in the sofa in the green room now and enjoy a bit of Chainsmokers and Coldplay. If you want the details of the guys, send me the word food and I'll hook you up with their Instagram accounts. We're meeting the chefs, helping you out with some fantastic prizes all the way through until